Welcome, everybody, to Hannah Montana at 20 years anniversary special here at Brazilian Dragon Productions as part of Slime Time Rewind. My name is Felipe. I am the titular Brazilian Dragon. I'm so thrilled to discuss the Hannah Montana 20-year anniversary special from Disney Plus, which released earlier this week, with one of my all-time favorite people. She can pop it, she can lock it, she can polka dot it. She's no ordinary girl. My favorite sweet niblet, the great and mighty Nicole Horn. Nicole, welcome back to the podcast.
Hi, happy anniversary.
Yes, happy Hanniversary. Sorry, it's Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Hanniversary is the celebration of Hannah Montana 20 years later.
Oh, oh,
Yes. We need
yeah.
to do our vocal runs, our vocal stems.
Between every topic that we discuss, we gotta hit him with a Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana transition scene.
Transitions like that, like kids these days will never understand the magic of a Disney Channel transition between Raven, between Wizards, between Hannah, of course. Like sitcom transitions are an art form that we no longer have in 2026, and it pains me greatly to like recognize this as an adult.
I know, it's like a relic of a time.
It really is. Like that's what I love about the 2000s. It's like we are the historians, we are the orators, we are passing on this type of entertainment that we grew up on, and we are the ones who are going to remember, and we have to educate the youth. And that's what this educational podcast is all about, right? We're historians.
Oh, period. Like, I'm gonna put this on my resume. I'm gonna, say, facilitated a forum on cultural relevancy of the 2000s media. Like that's
Imagine,
going directly to my LinkedIn.
imagine though, like in 25 years, someone goes to this podcast and puts us in MLA.
Please. It's gonna be Shimon et al. And I'm the et al.
Oh my God, Nicole at all. Ah,
No, no, I am the et al. And you are the main. You get cited.
forget Stephen and Rob. We are the real no at alls.
Oh my
I
God.
love it. But yes, Hannah Montana at 20. What did you do anything special like when you sat down to watch this? Did you like eat some childhood favorite snacks? Did you break out the blue Scooby-Doo gummies? Like did you get some slippers on? Like what did you do to celebrate this special?
I wish I did something more special now that you mentioned it. I just had a little pasta. I did use the carbone pasta sauce on my pasta,
Hmm.
so I did something a little fancy, but you're really making me feel FOMO because I should
No,
have got some Scooby snacks.
I didn't do anything special either. I made myself a nice little adult beverage because now I'm consuming like have you seen the meme that's like Hannah Montana as a kid and then Hannah Montana as adult? It's like someone drinking like a juice box and then a wine glass
That's
me
beautiful.
with the special in the background. But no, I did make myself a little whiskey Diet Coke with some screwball peanut butter whiskey because didn't Hannah Montana have a peanut butter episode?
Yes, of course.
Yes. So I was like, okay, no. And I watched this. I didn't make sure to put it on the TV and put my glasses on to watch it, as opposed to watching on the computer, because I wanted to feel like I was back home watching on the TV, crisscross applesauce, in my hometown of Massachusetts. But in terms of like doing anything specific, I didn't make myself any childhood snacks. I ate a frozen pizza in the not in the
Mm.
microwave, in the oven. But they did do a pop-up at the Grove that my friend Allison and I went to last week. My parents were in town, and I dropped them off at LAX. Originally, we were supposed to drop them off at 7:30 in the morning, but their flight got delayed, and this was on
Sure.
Saturday, so this was before Monday, but TSA was affected already at this point, so like the
Hmm.
lines are
Hmm.
crazy.
Yeah.
But their flight got delayed 9 hours, which selfishly I didn't mind because I love my parents. We got an extra day together for the price of the same flight. So we got to spend a whole extra day together. I drive them to LAX. And then on the way back, I realized I'm near the Grove, and my friend Allison was like, I want to go to the Grove because they're doing a Hannah Montana pop-up. So we went. I went to Hannah's closet.
You guys
I
have, like, did it rotate?
no, unfortunately, it didn't rotate in the moment. It was just a set, but I'll send you some pictures. Took a photo with the wig. We got a nice little Maybelline bag. Shout out to my
You met
girl.
the wig?
I met the wig. And
Wow.
apparently Tish was there earlier that day, but we only waited in
The
line for
Tish
like
Cyrus Purcell. Wow.
45 to 60 minutes. But my friend Chris and his wife Felicia, they went and they waited 3 hours in line. So we got there good timing to like experience it. And yeah, me and my friend Allison, we went there. I'll send you some pictures, but it was nice. It was like nice to see how much Hannah means to a lot of people. Allison was a little pissed because nobody was singing the songs with her.
I mean, what songs were there to
I
sing?
mean, they were playing Hannah music at the Grove.
I
Like
mean, okay.
they were like
Well,
best
I
of
should
both
have brought that
worlds.
up.
I was there for the ones like the bangers, like you'll always find your way back home. Like I will shout that from my rooftops. I when the hot minute that I was like, maybe I'll get into drag and pursue a career on RuPaul's Drag Race. You'll
Please.
always find your way back home was my dream lip sync song.
That's like so Hannah. Did you hear that when
Taylor.
Miley said that Taylor Swift wrote that song? I was
I
like,
knew she wrote
wow.
music on the album, but I thought I knew she had a writing credit on that song, but I didn't think she wrote the whole song. I thought it was like a collab. Um,
No, it hits. I mean, I was not aware of this at all.
yeah.
Obviously, I love the Hannah Montana movie. Crazier is an amazing song sang by Taylor Swift in the movie. That's just a crazy get. Like, damn, Miley, like you really had Taylor Swift in your movie.
In your infancy, like so many celebrities were on this show. Like they had Gilbert Gottfried on Hannah Montana.
Oh my God,
Character
rest in
actress
peace to
Margaret
a re
Martindale. She was in the movie.
Of course she was. That's Mother
Yes.
Bear.
What's your origins with Hannah? Were you a day one?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, something I wasn't a day one, but I knew that I was gonna love Hannah Montana. I was, a That's So Raven watcher. I was a Phil of the Future watcher. I'm gonna watch any Disney Channel original show. I see Hannah Montana's coming, but we have a family wedding on this Saturday or
Whose
whatever day
wedding?
it premieres. I don't even
Are
remember.
they
That's
still together?
I wish I could tell you. I was 7.
Seven.
But I remember I asked my parents, can we please record this? So they recorded it for me on a videotape.
On a VHS tape. Back in the
On a
day, we had
VHS
to.
tape, yes.
These
So I
days.
watched it on a VCR when I got home, or probably the next day. It was already past my bedtime. And I was hooked. Like back even on the first episode, I was 7, so I didn't care that that OG wig looked like a ferret. Like,
No, kids these days will never understand the decision paralysis of what you have to decide to record over when you fill up the entire VHS tape and you have to make a sacrifice of what you want to
please.
tape over.
No, my mom would always figure it out for me. Like, I don't
Oh,
know
shout
why,
out Debbie.
just a girling. Yes, Debbie was giving me what's it called? She was giving me life on those videotapes because then I would bring them like we would go on little trips and we'd have
In the
like the
car,
little
the
TV in
car
the
player.
car
Yeah.
and then I would
And you were in charge, right? Your sister Danielle never had a choice, right?
well, here's the thing is we each had
You each had
our
your
own
own monitor.
because she would have a DVD player and then I would
Mhm.
watch the tapes because I'm an old soul.
Yes, yes. I feel you. Like I remember kids these days also the DVD player that you take on the plane, like the little portable CD player that you like bring with you. Like, oh my God, what a throwback. Nicole, would you be offended if I told you I was not a day one Hannah guy?
I mean, you're a guy, so like I can't fault you. Just like the patriarchy when it's at work, it's gonna keep a man from watching.
Yeah, just like I had to embarrass myself and say I wasn't a day one High School Musical boy, I was not a day one Hannah Montana guy. I got into Hannah Montana. I actually got into the Disney Channel a little late, like post Camp Rock, because I remember my family and I went to Disney World, and I must have been 10 or 11, so like 2008. It was like August, and they were playing Zack and Cody, Phineas and Ferb on the televisions, and I would watch them when we were on breakfast before we would go to the park, and I would get hooked. And then when we went home, I started watching Disney Channel and got into like Wizards and Hannah Montana, and like that was my entry point. So like around Cheetah Girls One World, I remember I watched that. Like so, and then of course, I'm someone who will always do my research and do my homework. Like when I got into Survivor, I went back and watched the old tapes because I am a historian. I
You want to
want
know
to.
the lore. Get
I
the
the
lore.
lore is so important. So like I've seen probably every episode of Hannah Montana. There is honestly some stuff from the last season I probably didn't watch, but like I was there for He Could Be the One. I was there for
For Jake
when
and Jesse.
Jake and Jesse. I think I thought Jesse was hotter, if I'm being honest. But Cody Lindley did show up to the premiere red carpet. So I don't know. Cody
Cody
supporting
Lindley like needs that clout.
what I don't I couldn't even tell you the man who played Jesse. Do you guys know his name?
I have no idea,
He
but I
was in
think he was in
iCarly,
other
right?
things. Yes, of course he was in
He was
iCarly.
the stuffed animal kid, right?
I mean, I thought he was the bad boy, but
The who had the stuffed animals, right? At the end.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
And
I'll be
then
doing the research.
two things that I want to discuss since we're on this topic. We have to discuss where do you want to go first? You want to go to Mount Rushmore or Victoria Justice?
Oh, no, Mount Rushmore. We
Mount
gotta leave
Rushmore. Okay. We gotta
Victoria
talk.
Justice and her nachos till later in the
Okay.
podcast.
So
Deserve to be mentioned this early.
so what is your first encounter with the Disney Channel Mount Rushmore conversation? And we will give our official takes on our Mount Rushmores here on the podcast today. But where did you come into the story? Like where did this media frenzy hit Nicole, and what was your immediate takes when you found out about this conversation and all the bad lists that you've seen?
I mean, I was late to the game, so I saw Raven's tweet on Blue Sky because I only have Twitter on my phone only when like my friends, send me a link just so I can open it. But
Mhm.
I'm not really scrolling there. I feel
It's
like
scary.
Twitter is like the Wild West. Everything has no context, so it forces you to interact with it. It's all rage bait and
Hmm.
like interacting bait. Never mind, we're not talking about why I hate Twitter, but I saw the tweet from Raven Simonier, and she said that the top four was her, Shia, Hillary, and
Jet Jackson, yeah.
Lee Thompson Young, the famous Jet
Jet
Jackson.
Jackson, yeah.
God rest his soul.
Rest his
And
soul,
I was
yes.
like, I see where she was coming from because they were the first people with shows, but
Like
I
they
feel
are instrumental in Disney Channel lore, and I won't deny that fact.
but like leave the men out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
Leave them
like
out.
Jet Jackson is responsible for the Disney Channel. I know we've talked about Disney High on this podcast before. Have any updates? Have you read it yet or no? Or
No.
listened to the audiobook? No, it's okay. You're too busy reading Escape by Stephen Fishbach, a
Stop. I
novel.
actually am, and like I'm only like three chapters in, so like skip ahead 15 seconds. I'm so mad at fucking Kent for cheating on his wife. I hate him. He
I need
pissed me
to
off.
I need to read Escape so much, but I've read a section because Will Davis sent me a Snapchat where he highlighted that one of the characters um protein two ways is the way he described it, that he would give anything up for food, even something very very sexual, and I was like, oh, ooh. But going back to Disney High, highly recommend when you get around to it. When you finish Escape, then we'll swap. I'll read Escape and then you can read Disney High.
Perfect,
um,
perfect. I mean, I'm on the audiobook, so am I really reading it?
Reading is fundamental, and audio visual. I was trying to make a rhyme, but you
No, it's
know,
kind of like a podcast. I'm listening to a book. To
yeah,
make up for it, I'll read.
you'll read the menu.
I was gonna say I'll read a tweet.
So then so yeah, I kind of saw it from Raven's podcast. Mine was from Instagram. It was my link. And then like again, Jet Jackson was revolutionary, put Disney Channel into the game. But if you're doing a Disney Channel Mount Rushmore, I don't think you can have any man. Like I think the only man who like qualifies in the conversation could be Zac Efron. Maybe the Sprouse twins, but I think no, you have to go for me and drumroll please. My Disney Channel Mount Rushmore is, in no particular order, Raven, Miley, Hillary, and Brenda Song.
Brenda's song.
Brenda Song.
Whoa.
What about you?
I was no shade to Miss Brenda because as the real
Your
listeners
personal
know,
friend, Brenda Song.
I've met Brenda Song. I gave her ice.
I have met her brother-in-law. I didn't meet him, but I saw him.
Well,
Uh,
you know that Kieran, I met Kieran months before I met Brenda. I served at that ice cream store for 2 summers, and he would always
wow.
come in with this nice little wife, probably, yeah, wife at the time, because still his wife. He didn't have kids yet. And he would come
He
in,
hadn't won any awards. He only makes a kid when wins an award.
please. But like the fact that was serving ice cream to Kieran Culkin pre-succession needs to be studied. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
family friends with people in my town.
Yeah, Brenda Song, I think, is on the Disney Channel Mount Rushmore, and I will answer any questions at this time. Nicole, you have the floor. Any questions
No,
about that, or do you
I get
disagree?
what I get what you're saying, but she's not on mine.
Okay, so who is yours?
So it's pretty much identical except for that last slot. And that last slot I'm like still thinking about right now because it's like, okay, obviously it's yeah,
I feel like
Hillary,
there's a clear
Raven,
three. There's the clear three: Raven, Hillary, Miley.
Miley.
And then that last slot is the hardest one, but to me, it's Brenda Song. I think she just transcends like so many eras of Disney Channel. She was like in the OG when she was in the Ultimate Christmas Present. She did the DCOM circuit with Get a Clue, Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior, of course. She's been on Phineas and Ferb,
Oh,
but then London Tipton is like culture. London Tipton is culture.
no, you're
Uh,
watching me engage in friggin' London Tipton and Wendy Rule erasure. Like I can't believe I'm not even considering those.
yeah.
Excuse
Okay.
my ignorant
Here's
ass.
some other people that I've considered, and then you tell me what you think. So like, I mean, Selena and Demi both. I think you have to
I
consider.
That's where your brain naturally goes first.
Um,
My heart is leaning Selena. I mean, Selena showed up for the
yeah.
documentary, which is fabuloso.
I'll
That
I'll
the special, the anniversary. Selena could not miss it.
Ashley
It's like I
Tisdale, I
gotta
think
pass.
up there. I know we're not the biggest fans of Ashley Tisdale in the year 2026,
Yeah,
but
she's pissing
Ashley
me off.
Tisdale was like Disney Channel royalty.
Mhm.
Um, on that same token, I think if you're gonna talk about men, the Jonas Brothers, but I think they're as a collective, and you can't pick one. And I think it's only one person gets to be on the spot. Same thing with the Cheetah Girls, right? And Raven already represents the
No,
Cheetah Girls.
no
And then the
shade to the
Sprouse
Cheetah Girls.
twins.
No shade to the Cheetah Girls.
No shade to the Cheetah Girls.
They're
Yeah.
not in this conversation. Putting all three Cheetah Girls on the same level, like the remaining Cheetah Girls on the same level as Raven is crazy. When
No, you're
Raven
real for
was
that.
having visions, well,
Yeah.
I was not even potty trained yet. Like she
Yeah.
was doing it before anyone was doing it.
I agree. I think that's why like to me like Brenda Song is the clear pick for me, but like I'll hear your case. Like who you're not gonna say Debbie Ryan, are you?
Well, she went into the studio at Disney and she said, "I want to make history." No, I don't know.
Who are you gonna go? Leo Little? Leo Little's Big Show? Brenda Song,
Leon,
Queen of Pass the Plate also?
no, stop. I'm sorry. I'm really
You're gonna
was
tell Mariah
really
Walsh?
you need to like this is a hot take. People need to discuss this because
Yeah,
this song is a really great choice.
I think
Damn.
so. I think Brenda Song is that for like, and I will die on this hill. And you know who agrees? Mr. Macaulay Culkin, Kevin from Home Alone himself.
Yeah, yeah, no, he screams for Brenda.
Yeah. She's
Yeah,
stunning. I saw a photo of her the other day for her birthday because Macaulay posted for her. And like,
yes,
girl,
he
like
does.
she has always been my crush. But also like, you know when the Survivor 50 cast were all doing who would play you in a movie?
Man.
I I thought Brenda Song would have been a great shout for Savannah Louie. But Savannah
It
Louie
would
said
have been
someone
a great
else.
pick.
Who I forget who she said, but I was like, Savannah, you're wrong.
I don't know if I listened to that one, but I'm sure
It was like some gay twink that has ginger hair at the Survivor 50
you're
press stuff.
you are coming with venom.
No, my favorite Survivor 50 meme that I saw was when they called Charlie and Rizgod simmering rivalry.
Yes, it's tempered, a tempered rivalry.
Yes. Twink on twink crime. We need more of it.
Please.
Anyways, do you have any favorite Hannah episodes or songs over the years that like have really stuck with you over the years?
Well, I mean, I had the toothbrush that played music
Did
and
it?
it played Rockstar.
Okay.
So that one was a classic. So I would
That
listen to
is a classic, yeah. I mean, one of my hype up songs, but anytime I go into a job interview, I listen to Gonna Get This with Hannah Montana and Ayaz. And I know that's about a relationship, and I'm going in with like professional ambitions, but that's like someone that stuck with me. Um,
What
Cheese
about the
Jerky.
boy? The boy, the boy.
Are you the boy, the
Boy, the
boy, the boy?
boy, the
See,
boy.
I like that one. And then I like the one that she does with David Archuleta. When I saw you over there, I didn't mean to stare, but my heart was everywhere. I want to know you. I forget the name of the song.
Me too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
it's
Wanna
sweet.
find you where you know. I love the one at the end of the series with Hannah and Lily, wherever you go. Sometimes when I'm in my feels, I'm like, but I'm moving on, letting go, holding on to tomorrow. Um,
And
yeah,
now I'm sad.
you'll always find your way back home. Banger, The Climb. I mean, let's talk about it. How'd you feel about the mini concert that we got with This Is the Life, Best of Both Worlds, of course. The Climb, and then her new song, From Me to Younger Me, or whatever it's called.
I love the music. She was serving performance. I loved like when she opened with the best of both worlds. I'm like, okay, Miley's back. She got that. Ooh, what's on a wig? I was gonna say she got them inches. Those extensions are back. Like that's Hannah. Like it was really exciting to see her and all that get up. And then the new song was really great. I feel
Did you
like
cry?
I was like weirdly emotional like the whole time. I didn't cry, but I felt like if I leaned into it, I could have cried
So,
at multiple points. Like the climb is just such an emotional song for me because it's like it really is about the journey in life. Like
yeah. No, it
she had to
like
go back to Tennessee and go back to her roots,
it
like
hits a
she
lot
went through so
harder as an
much.
adult. Like The Climb is such like an evocative song for the emotions of life and adulthood and like the
Literally. Because what
I
did when we were like 10 listening to that song, what did I climb?
yeah,
Like lacrosse tryouts? Like what challenges have I ever faced as a
the
10-year-old?
preschool ladder.
Probably is like the red white not the red white and blue the stoplight where it's like
Yeah.
red, yellow and green for your behavior.
Hmm.
The worst thing I ever dealt with was being on yellow. Like
Yeah. I
what do I know about the climb?
The Climb, and then it was like our middle school graduation song. Like that was like, but now as an adult, like the lyrics resonate a lot harder. And then I'm gonna be honest, I did cry watching the last song, I was like very moved by like the pictures in the background and the like performance aspect of it. And like I was just like paying attention to the lyrics and like it really just like me watching her sing this song with the photos of her younger version in the background while I was thinking about I had this like out of body experience where I felt like I could see myself as an 11-year-old boy watching this show that I loved. Like I feel like Disney Channel taught me comedy and like I have a lot of my comedic inspiration from sitcoms that I watched growing up and I just had a lot of love for that boy who was sad a lot and I don't know, it did move me and it was like he would be so proud of the person that I am right now, even on my hardest days. And it hit a nostalgic bone. I got emotional, and I was really moved by that last song and I hope it comes out on Apple Music or Spotify so we can like stream it because though like I really like that song. I thought it was beautifully written. I like it. It's my favorite version of Miley is like kind of like the stripped down stuff. Uh, Although I do love we Can't Stop. That one is a banger. But I love slow down pop acoustic Miley. That's like I love her voice with that. I love Butterfly Fly Away is another Hannah song that I love. But yeah, no, I just the special wasn't perfect. I know we'll discuss about it, but I thought the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes were like incredible. Like those two moments really hit and I like that last song a lot and I like the concert and it was fun seeing Miley with her more cultured and toned voice as an adult like throwing in the growls and the rasp that we know from modern Miley that she didn't have as a kid.
Yeah, like she's having the best of both worlds today,
Yeah.
like able to celebrate this like storied career as an actress. And she's also been able to like have a pop career and make her own music. Like you were talking about the Miley eras, like I loved Banger's era. Like I was at the concert. I was there when she slid down the tongue. I was there when she was wearing the teddy bear costume during, the Blurred Lines performance at the VMAs. Like
Yeah. I
I've
mean,
been there through all the eras, like, and even Rocker Miley, which might even be my favorite. You say you like the stripped down stuff, like the Jolene cover might be my favorite
oh,
piece of Miley work ever. But at the
that's
same,
our Aunt Dolly.
isn't that crazy that like imagine
Yeah.
your aunt is Dolly Parton, anyways? But I'm just like I love the rocker stuff. I love the stripped down stuff. Like she's
Yeah.
just good. Like she really is, has the best of both. She has the best of all worlds, and you can really feel it. Like she's singing from a different place than she
Yeah.
was when she was 11 in the pilot. Can you believe that? Imagine
11.
being at the like the filming of Hannah Montana, like the pilot. She's 11, singing songs that no one's ever heard before. Like that must have been a trip.
That was so cool. Like I'm jealous of the influencers that got to go to this thing because me and my friend, the aforementioned Allison, shout out to her. Um, we wanted to go to the taping, but then we found out it was all
Wait,
influencers that ended up going.
I didn't even know that people knew it. I was gonna say, where was your invite? I was talking about though, like back in like
No,
2005
no, no.
when they,
I know what
oh
you're
yeah,
talking about, but like we were
but
like,
for this,
imagine
yeah.
because she even mentions like nobody knew the lyrics, and now I'm gonna sing it, and everyone's gonna be singing back at me. And this was the song, like this was our first song as Miley, or sorry, as Hannah. How did you find out news about the special, and what did you think overall about this hour-long special that we got on Disney Plus?
I wish, like, of course, I have my wish list. I wish different people were there. I wish we had less focus on people that weren't there. I wish there was more focus on, the people that were in the room, the actors. Like, I think with a few more weeks and a little bit more buy-in from Hulu or Disney Plus or whoever funded this, I think it could have been even stronger.
Mhm.
But the fact that they were able to pull that set together and pull, the clothes out of the archive, like people could get on Tish, but I'm sure that she did a big part in ensuring like that the archive like was put in place so that something like this could happen one day, so that they could look back and celebrate all these years later. Like, there was just a great care there, even though I personally would have done a few things more
Yeah.
differently.
So going into this, what my hope was that this would be more of a celebration of the show. And it was clear that this was a celebration of Hannah Montana, the character, and what she means to Miley. And I feel
Yeah,
like
like it was like a
Miley
whole
as the
thing.
EP of the special, like I think Miley was looking to just celebrate her connection to Hannah Montana as a character versus like the show itself. Which obviously to the fans, I feel like there is an aspect missing when you don't have Jason Earls or Emily Osment or the rest of the cast, Moises Arias.
Don't even
Like,
get me started on Moises Arias.
ooh, what's your beef with him?
Oh no, I'm upset that he wasn't there. Like,
Yeah.
how are you not gonna have freaking Rico?
Rico. Yeah, like, but this was like once I watched the special because I watched it yesterday, right? So I knew it came out, and then my friend Allison, who's gonna be like an NPC of this podcast, um,
She's the
but
ghost haunting our podcast.
yeah, but she was like, kind of sucked. Like I liked parts of it. I liked the concert, but like Chappell Rome was there, and I didn't like it, and it wasn't that good. So I went in, and I was like, okay, I don't have to prioritize this. And like I kind of get what she means because I feel like I went in wanting more celebration of a show that I loved, but it was more just about Hannah Montana the character as opposed to Hannah Montana the show. And with that, I guess it makes sense with what they ended up having as the final product, especially when you include the Chappell Roan scene. But like the fact that you have Selena Gomez there, who is Miley's good friend to this day, and they've known each other for 20 years, but like she played Michaela, and that's the only ancillary character that you have. You have Billy Ray Cyrus as Robbie Ray, and but like he was in the show, but you don't have any other characters there, and that was something that like I felt was missing. But overall, like as a celebration of who Miley is to us and her connection with Hannah, because I know it's been like a reckoning she's had to face herself with like how people only see her as Hannah, and like a lot of her music is based on like trying to outgrow Hannah Montana and not be trapped, and now she's recognizing where she came from. So like it does mean a lot that she was even willing to like do as much of this as she was. But obviously the fans in us wish that we could see like her and Lily together, her and Oliver, her and Jackson, her and Rico. Like it's just like where's the cheese jerky wrap in person?
Why are they eating cheese jerky?
Yeah,
Like, that
where's
would have been
Roxy
like
like a puma?
yes, where is Roxy? Get her back on the
Get
payroll.
Amber, get Ashley there.
Yes, where were they going?
Well, so a lot of them
This,
were at the red carpet for the event on
then
Monday
why
night.
couldn't they put a
But
camera in their face?
why couldn't they have this? Like, I understand this came together very quickly because I love what Miley said. You just put things out in the universe and they come back to you. Like, you just lie, say that something's coming together, and then she's like, yeah, no one's doing anything, but I want to do something. But this is like, get me behind the booth. Me and Nicole can produce better versions of this.
No, literally, get me on the phone. I will have Emily
Yeah.
Osment and Mitchell Musso
Well, so I did
at
see
the
that
soundstage.
Emily Osment had a conflict with fucking Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, and I was like, write Mandy out of the episode now and get her to the Hannah Montana stage.
This is what I hate about the Big Bang Theory universe, but it has its dirty paws on everything. It ruins everything. Jim Parsons, I will see you in hell. I don't know why I'm blaming him
No,
specifically.
no, you can blame it other people. Yeah, he's not. He's no longer involved with the Big Bang Theory universe. Young Sheldon graduated, went to college. It's Georgie's fault now. But
Oh,
Emily Osment, you could have called out sick. Do like most people do when they have a work conflict.
no, like they could have offered her enough money to get her off that set, and
Yeah,
that makes me sick. Pay Emily
yeah.
Osment what she's worth.
Or
I'm sure
have
Mitchell
Haley
Musso,
Joel show up in drag.
please. I would have paid for that.
Yeah,
I would have
get
paid for
Mitchell
that out
Musso
of
there.
pocket.
Okay, Emily Osment can't make it. Where's Jason Earls? Where's Moises Arias? Where's Mitchell Musso? Like, give
Courtney
us
Lindley.
Cody Lindley. Get the boy who plays Jesse. Get David Archuleta. Get Ayaz.
I mean, I'm pretty
Corbin
happy
Bleth.
they got he's with the ketchup on his hands.
Uh, do you know the Larry
That
David
doesn't go get
story?
that. Yeah.
Do you know the
Oh,
David story from Hannah Montana? Because he was in an
no.
episode, right? So the reason they got him
Yeah,
was because his daughters were fans.
of
He
course.
took them to a taping, and then they were like, "Hey, Larry, would you be in an episode one time?" And then like he moved his whole schedule to make his daughters happy.
That is so sweet. He's
Yeah.
such a girl dad.
Um, Speaking of the people who we did get, Chaperone, Tish and Billy, Nash. Sorry, that says Noah. I don't read my own. And Selena Gomez. Like, how do you feel about the people we did get? It's mostly the Cyrus clan, and then Chaperone and Selena Gomez.
I thought Selena was a perfect get. I thought that was super appropriate when she walked out. I wasn't spoiled on that happening, so I was
Yeah.
kind of gassed that she showed up. I mean,
I do wish I hadn't
Billy,
been spoiled because Allison spoiled me. So, but yeah,
okay.
but I'm glad that the gag got you.
Yeah, like she's on Hulu, she's on Only Murders, so she's still like affiliated. So it makes sense that she was like on speed
Yeah.
dial to get the call for this. And I mean, like, and that was before she was Michaela before Wizards was a thing. Like,
Hmm.
the fact that she was like going toe to toe with Hannah, being mean as hell, saying like, the one girl's like, Miley's like, I don't like you, Michaela. And Michaela's like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
okay, Daddy. Like, she was
Has
like an
been,
OG
never
Daddy.
was.
Bra stuffer. Oh my God.
God.
Touching my pearls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I do, and she gave Michaela the hat, and I do wish she had popped a little like when Cupid had a heart.
No, that would have been too much.
That
You
would
would
have
have
been
raised
iconic.
her appearance fee if you made
True,
her
true. But yeah, no, and then Chaperone like truly is
weird.
like I understand what they were going for with that segment. I don't know, like I we didn't need Chaperone. I would have rather liked the cast and crew that were there at the time. Like I actually thought the Gary Marsh stuff was not that uninteresting. I appreciated the like letter that he read to Miley about taking the risk.
Oh,
Um,
and I like that we got into like her audition
yeah,
video. You know, like the fact that it was between her and Taylor Momsen and they felt like they were taking a big risk because Taylor Momsen was friggin'
Cindy
she was
Lou
who? That's a person
Yeah.
and she sang
Well,
Dalu Torres.
and
Like
then
that
the
that's
irony
iconic.
is that they both had their rock star era because Taylor Momsen left Gossip Girl to go be a rocker.
Jenny,
Yeah,
Jenny.
Jenny Humphrey's the best part of Gossip Girl, and I will not take no further questions.
No, she's gonna go to fashion school, Dad.
When she left, the show got bad, and I will stand on that hill. Maddie G, if you want to at me, you can at me.
Oh, I gotta watch Taylor Momsen's audition after we
Yeah,
hop off of here because I know it's gonna be great.
yeah, I do love Taylor Momsen. What a baddie. But she's no Miley. I also heard that like for Miley, it was a lot of like the physical comedy that like also Raven became known for on the Disney Channel. Like Raven is like Lucille Ball levels of like physical comedian.
Mhm.
So yeah, let me see where I want to go here on the fits, the fit check. You're our
Yes.
fashion girly, as we discussed on Big Brother 7 All Stars when we did the fashion, the fit check for each HOH room. You're my go-to fashion expert. So what did you think about the fits in this special?
I mean, it was just so nostalgic to see the kind of colors that we wore back in the 2000s. Like, we don't wear color like that anymore. Like, her closet was like if like Rainbow Bright threw up everywhere. And I
Yeah.
love it. Like, I'm the kind of
What
person where
was
I
that
love
Janelle Pink HOH room quote that we loved
that's
about
I
if
wish I remembered.
something about Pepto-Bismol, like
That's
that?
it's like Pepto-Bismol threw up everywhere.
Yeah, but yeah. Did you have any of these fits?
No, but I did have a lot of capris, a
You
lot of
didn't
like
have pants that said teen and
no, those white jeans with the pink text were atrocious then, atrocious now. I've never be like also maybe just because I'm not the type of person to wear a skinny jean. Like those jeans were just far too skinny. Like, it's just not really my vibe. And that with like the zebra print top, like, and I remember it. I remember it from the episode, and even at the time, I'm like,
I didn't
okay,
dislike the top, but I'm also a boy.
yeah, yeah. You're like, okay, I see tiger stripe. Like, how cool.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I'm a boy. I don't really care much for fashion. I wish the outfit that Miley was wearing for this special was a little bit more Hannah. Like I felt like
I thought it was delivering like the skinny
it
scarf
was
was
just a little
fine. It was more of
muted.
it was an elevated version. Maybe that's what she was going for. Something
Possibly,
more
yeah.
subdued. She's an
Yeah.
adult. She's gonna still wear her capris, her little wedge sandal with the sunglasses. As long as she has her little scarf on, I think she can tackle the
But
world.
she did look like my Hannah doing some of those numbers, especially with the glasses on from the far shot. It's like, oh, this is adult Miley. This is
Oh,
adult Hannah.
absolutely, yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, I wish she had a couple more outfits though. I feel like this was a very muted outfit that she did the whole special in.
Yeah,
Um,
more outfits I wish she was wearing.
yeah,
Had them on deck right there. Like they could have
exactly.
really altered some of the things to have her
Yeah.
wearing them
Um,
back in the day. But I'm
wait,
being, beggars can't be choosers.
in terms of
They
favorite,
can't get Emily Osment. They probably can't tailor the outfits in
yeah.
time.
What were some of your favorite episodes growing up of Hannah Montana?
Oh my God, the bone dance.
The bone dance, that's like we're doing the bone dance, the dancing, you know it.
I mean, and the
Uh,
pilot is just so iconic. Like,
yeah.
obviously, I had it on videotape, so I watched it over and over again. But, like, imagine finding out your best friend, like Lily did, that your best friend's Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Like, imagine I woke up one day and my bestie's like, actually, I'm Chappell Roan. I'd be like, okay.
Now, as an adult
Damn,
though,
I'm gonna go shoot the cops. Not the cops. Oh my God, shoot the paparazzi too.
uh, ¿por qué no los dos? So I
Allegedly, to
allegedly,
get out of any legal trouble.
but no, what did I want to say? I wanted to say that like logistically, I have a lot of questions as an adult. how do you take this girl out of school every fucking day that she has a daytime talk show gig or whatever? Like, are people not gonna notice? Because they don't do that stuff on the weekend. Like, I feel like Miley Cyrus, like, Dumois would know who Hannah Montana was
Well,
immediately.
this was like before cell phones were
No,
like
and I
a thing
agree.
for
I know
everyone.
this. I recognize this, but
It's
still,
not
like the
possible
students at
today.
school, like y'all never caught, and obviously, like it's exhausting for her. But like, I feel
Well,
like,
child labor laws, she was a minor, she's in high school. She can't be missing, her science test. The
yeah,
daytime talk show, she can do it on the weekends. Today in GMA, they have a Saturday segment. They have the
uh,
less famous anchors on it, but she can certainly do a Saturday or Sunday appearance because she
yeah,
can show that she values school.
uh,
Me coping
yeah.
with
Um,
the giant plot holes.
One of the things that Hannah Montana taught me, and granted, it doesn't really matter because now everything is te digital, but like you can get a receipt in your email or your text. But like as Lily says in the Darth Vader chip episode, I keep every receipt.
Mhm. I don't. I need to be better. I need to be more like Lily.
Yeah. Also, of course, she's jerky. I did watch the Zit episode because I popped onto the YouTube. YouTube had a Disney Channel Hannah Montana 24/7 marathon going on YouTube. So I watched that on Tuesday a little bit to like it was the Zit episode. Um, yeah. In terms of Alex Cooper as a host.
That was a choice. I don't know why they picked her when they could have like
Well,
even like I
she
don't have
produced it also, I think. So I don't know if that was before it or after or once they attached her as host. But I agree with you. I felt like BU alum, fellow BU alum, Alex Cooper. With respect, I don't think this was the best choice of hosts.
like what do you mean she knows more about Hannah Montana than Hannah Montana herself? Like what makes Alex Cooper qualified for this situation? She also has such a distinct voice that like I was watching this and Evan was kind of like doing his own thing, playing Cyberpunk on his Steam deck, and like he was like, "Oh my God, I know exactly who that is. I don't even need to look up." Like she's so divisive
Yeah.
and
What's your take on
distinct.
Alex Cooper as a person?
I just don't like what she did to Sophia. I think she did her friend dirt and then took her intellectual property.
Hmm.
I won't be buying the memoir. I'll be listening on Spotify as I do with most
Rent it
books at
from the
this point.
library.
My I There's a long line to rent books from the library. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use my
Valid.
Spotify premium.
Valid. Yeah, no, I felt like it was fine. I feel like the questions weren't super scintillating. Like I feel like did I learn anything new? I think so.
No.
I
Where
think the
did you
only
learn that Dylan Sprouse was her boyfriend? I feel like
yeah.
we all knew that, but that was like from when she was like 11 to 13.
Yeah, because like
That's
you
like
knew the
middle school
Jonas Brothers
boyfriend that's
drama.
shorter
Yeah.
than you vibe.
Well, yeah, I just wish hey, it could have been worse, is what I'm gonna say. It could have been Chris Olsen.
The LGBT Chris Olsen?
I would have not watched if it was him. But like yeah.
I thought you meant her boyfriend from back in the day. I was like, why would she date childhood Chris Olsen?
Oh, no, I
That's
meant
why I specified his sexuality. I don't
The
want to be called
TikTok
out for
one.
being a bigot.
The TikTok one. The one who lives with Megan Trainor, basically.
Yes, well, I know that now. If he was the host, that would have probably been worse because I don't think he has any degree in journalism or
No, neither
broadcasting.
does Jake Shane, but he, hosted the Oscars.
Clearly not well with the way the internet reacted to him.
Yeah. I think Chicken Shop Date could have done a good job as the Hannah Montana host. Amelia,
Love that queen.
um,
British accent. I wish British people were real.
same. How do you think this could have been elevated in addition to the cast being there and like obviously different hosts? Like, what do you think was missing from the special? Now that we recognize that it was more about Hannah the character versus Hannah the show, how do you think that you, Nicole, could improve the product in what you are looking for in future versions of these types of specials?
And these types of specials definitely more commentary from people that were like insular to the world, maybe some
Mhm.
crew writers
Crew,
on the show potentially, like just
yeah,
people that were there on the in and outs, any like associate producers, like maybe like not more documentary style, because I do want to keep like the spirit of whimsy and celebration, like definitely with the songs, definitely more outfits, more extravaganza, but maybe like turn it into more of like a variety special,
yeah,
like having cast,
like a
rotate
party.
out, maybe more like a party, like have it in that set, keep it in that set, do a little like vignettes with each part of the set. and reflect back on previous characters. I like the scene reading when she was reading the scene with her dad. I thought that was really cute with interspliced clips from back in the day. Yeah, just
Yeah.
leaning more heavily on the on what made the show work and
I
real.
I didn't dislike the Chapel Roan thing in theory. I just wish it was executed differently. Like if you want to have like all these new stars that grew up on Hannah Montana, you could do like Zoom segments with each of them pre-recorded and then cut it together to be like, this is what Hannah Montana means to me. Like Sabrina Carpenter, Chapel Roan, Olivia Rodrigo, like all these girlies that were clearly inspired by the Disney Channel and Hannah Montana, or like celebrity fans that aren't in the music space that like, oh, like you call up like a random celebrity fan and they're like, oh, I love this show. This means a lot to me. And like,
Sydney
you should.
Sweeney.
Sure, sure. But like, yeah, like what you said, like have the characters make it more of a celebration. And then I also love the first minute where it's like showing what Hannah Montana was. Like you have the clip with Barack Obama being like Treasurer Secretary Hannah Montana. Like I wish it was more like the legacy of what this show was and the cultural footprint that it had on society and like to this day. And I wish it was more of like a recognition and celebration of that. And I hope that moving forward, because like the closest thing to this special that I can compare it to is like the Friends reunion special. And I
And I
think that
did not participate in that.
you didn't participate. It's okay. I thought that one, besides the concert aspects, I thought that one was done better. Granted, there was more production going into it versus like a couple weeks that clearly to cobble this together. But I wish it was more like
Emphasis on Kabul.
yeah, agreed. I wish this was more like kind of like one of those like documentaries, like not in the same scope of like the Tyra one, but like I feel like a look back more so, like and look back at what this was as well as a celebration. I feel like it didn't know what it was, I think was my biggest takeaway from it, besides like celebrating Hannah. But again, this was Miley's vision, and I love that Miley's healed enough with her Hannah trauma to like love this character again, where she wanted to run away from it in the past.
Yeah, she said, let me dye my hair, let me cut these bangs. Like when she was showing Chappell Roan that it wasn't a wig, I was like, okay, girl, like you really want to be here. You're committing
Mhm.
down a bit.
What was the number one question you wanted to ask that wasn't asked?
How is Nick Jonas in bed now?
Nicole!
Yeah, that's highly illegal. But I'm thinking as like an adult. Like I'm thinking
You're
like
asking like from when you were 11.
and that's also like when they wore purity rings.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Remember when we all thought he was dying?
Send it on and on.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I was doing is I was singing for him.
I would love to do like a Disney Channel documentary. Let's produce one, like a Disney Channel documentary,
Sure.
and just like about one episode about each of these shows and like what it means to society.
Okay. See, I can do that. I was
Trademarked
like,
it.
I don't think I know any of the people on these shows. I'm sure I could send a few
Oh
DMs.
no, we would yeah, we would try our best, but yeah. Anything else you want to talk about Hannah Montana at 20? Anything we're missing? Did you like that she sang Best of Both Worlds?
I mean, the performances were fab.
Yeah.
Best of Both Worlds was probably no, The Climb was my favorite.
Mix it all
Yes,
together.
that's like a stim that I'll always do. I'm always gonna mix it all together, just like Lily and Miley, mixing it
Yeah.
in the pot.
Do you have a Hannah Montana vocal stim?
Ooh, oh, oh, yeah.
Love it. Yes, we forgot to do that throughout the podcast. We can insert it in post.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah.
Oh, what did you think of the story about how like Zac Efron and Vanessa were like sneaking her into places
And I loved it. I wish she would have revealed like if they were doing the bag or not. Like I need to know like because that was around the time like you remember when the nudes came out?
for Vanessa? Yeah. I mean, do
Yeah.
you remember the photo of Miley with the bong?
I mean,
Do you
it was
remember
on
when Michael Phelps?
salvia.
Yeah. Do you remember when Michael Phelps got caught with a bong also?
Let that man smoke the bong. His limbs are so long, like that must hurt.
Yeah.
Let him smoke a blunt. Like for
Yeah.
God's sake, he's a gold medalist.
Uh,
Same with
who is
Miley
your
Cyrus. She
who
will
is
bang when
your
she's allowed to smoke a blunt.
Mount Rushmore of Disney Channel Dream Blunt rotation?
Oh my God, people to hang with? Okay,
Yeah.
this is kind of tough. I feel like Corbin Blue is definitely coming to the rotation. Raven can come. Who else is coming to my rotation? Jennifer Stone from Wizards, because we
You want
love
to get
Harper.
stoned with Stone?
Yeah, we're gonna hang out with Harper and Bridget Mendler because that's a
Bridget Miller.
scientist.
Yes,
She's from the colonized space. I want to know more about that.
as actors or as characters? As their characters. Like, are you getting stoned with Teddy Duncan or are you getting stoned with Bridget Mendler? Dr. Bridget
Why
Mendler.
not both?
Yeah.
Like maybe like when they hit the blunt, they like go into their character.
Oh my God. I mean, Harper played by Rachel Dratch as an adult.
Do 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 do. Wah.
I got a text from friend of the pod, Annie, today being like, "Did you know that Rachel Dratch was from your hometown?" And I have to respond being like, "Yes, I did, but thank you."
I mean, you would know that. I'm assuming everybody knows like
Rachel
if it's
Dratch, Ethan
person from
Zahn,
their
and then
town.
the Come On Get Higher guy, and Brad, the piano player from Glee. Mount Rushmore of my hometown.
Well, that's more than I can say for my town.
Mariah Carey.
I don't even think we got a background player
You got
for
Mariah
Glee in my
Carey.
town. That's she's from like elsewhere on Long Island.
Macaulay Culkin.
I
The,
don't know. He that's different. He
the
was going
Wolf
by
Brothers. The Naked Brothers Band.
stop. It's like you remember every famous person I've ever met.
Remy the Rat from Your Foot.
I did make him famous. I made that rat famous.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about with this special or Hannah Montana in general, or
I just thought it was funny when she was with her mom and the whole thing with the mom dating and eventually marrying Noah Cyrus's ex-boyfriend. That's a whole can of worms. You do
wait, wait,
not.
wait. No, can you educate me?
So Noah Cyrus was dating Dominic Purcell, like from Prison Break, and he's obviously much older than her. They
How old
break.
is Noah Cyrus? She has to be like 22.
She's younger than us because she was younger than we were being a guest star in Hannah Montana. She was in every damn
Yeah,
episode.
they
She
talked
was in the
about it.
ball
Like,
pit. She was at the school. She was and she saw the garbage moving when Hannah was hiding in the garbage. You
yeah,
know, she
did
was
you watch
screaming.
the post-credit scene of the special?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I might have saw it on TikTok, so that's why
Yeah.
it's
But yeah, they did that. But yeah, so Cyrus was dating this man from Prison Break. And
yes.
okay,
And
and
they break up and then Tish marries him.
Noah Cyrus, Dominic Purcell. Okay.
Yeah, this is a rabbit hole you can go down. I'm surprised you didn't know this as a stan. And I like Noah
I
Cyrus,
am
like
a
Oh
stan.
July. Like that's a beautiful song.
This is and then they were all hanging out. Ew, so she's Eskimo sisters with her mom? I don't
Yeah, I
think
don't know
sorry,
anything about
sorry.
it.
I don't think we use that phrase anymore. She's snow sisters with her mom?
Yeah, I'm not a fan personally of that or whatever that is.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
Yeah, we're not fans.
Okay. Yeah, apologies to those of you who didn't know the lore. Were you surprised to see Robbie Ray there? Honestly, I
Yes,
was.
I was. And like I thought they were burying the lead during the part when they were talking about how she got cast. I thought like inherently the big risk with casting Miley is that she didn't have that acting experience, but they're taking on the world building potential of having Miley with her famous dad, with her godmother who's friggin' Dolly Parton. Like she had
Yeah.
all of the upside of being a star.
Yeah,
And
that's the
clearly
thing
she
that
is,
was
yeah.
like neglected. And then I believe like she still auditioned with other dads, and then they made Robbie Ray or Billy Ray audition to be her dad, and the chemistry was amazing because real father
Oh,
daughter. But then
literally.
I thought Miley and Billy had beef.
That's what I thought too. I mean, like after Robbie Ray, Billy Ray Cyrus, he dated and married someone who played Miley's classmate on Hannah Montana.
Who did he date?
Do you not know about Fire Rose?
No, I know he's
You did
MAGA.
not
That's
do
why I thought they weren't friends.
No, you need to look up Billy Ray Cyrus Fire Rose. He dated and was married to this like random side character from Hannah Montana who's like our age.
Well, I feel like I'm in the know, but clearly not. Clearly
You don't
not.
know about do you know who Miley is engaged to?
Uh, uh, Remind me.
He's like some rando.
Okay, didn't know. I didn't even know Miley was engaged. I
I
thought,
was hoping you would tell me.
yeah. Last I heard, she was singing
Name's
Flowers.
Max. Max something.
Well, I know Demi Lovato was engaged to Max, but he was crazy.
Yes. No, that Max literally he called paparazzi on himself while he was crying at the beach about him dumping her. Like it actually like brings me great joy to look at those pictures to be like anyone that hurts Demi Lovato, they should be crying and in
Yeah,
pain.
yeah.
Like
Uh,
you are pathetic, I fear.
like Handy Manny.
Bro, don't bring him up. He should be on the Mount Rushmore of Disney Channel.
Oh no, yeah, I was referencing his voice actor, but
Oh, please.
that's the guy that Demi Lovato wrote 29 about.
Finally, oh my God, Wilmer. He was Handy Manny.
He was Handy Manny. Handy
This is why the
Manny.
people listen to this podcast. You tell me about Handy Manny. I tell you
Utopia
about
to Dominic Purcell.
and Billy Ray Cyrus and his dating
Yeah,
history.
this is why people come to us for the hot goss.
We are the
Yeah.
know-it-alls. We are the historians, and I think
What's the Disney Channel know-it-alls called? The the
I
Slime
don't
Time
know, but I
Rewinders?
need that certification for my LinkedIn. Like that's going right next to my
We're like
new
the Scooby and Shaggy
report.
of the 2000s Nickelodeon and Disney Channel.
In a way, in a
Wait,
way, you kind of
I'm
could just call
Scooby,
me a
you can be
dog, but that's
Scrappy.
fine. Please.
No. Um, do you think Pretty Little Liars is Scooby-Doo with five Daphnes?
Anyways,
Yeah. What's the next thing we talk about? Like, what's the next 20th anniversary?
how about
AJ
chore?
AJ Norris gave me some good ideas on the phone that I'll run by you off the pod, but not necessarily 20-year anniversary things, but like things we can discuss on the podcast on Slime Time Rewind, Brazilian Dragon Productions. But I will hit you with those ideas off mic.
Well,
Uh,
how do you feel about SpongeBob?
have you seen the new one?
No.
Absolutely unhinged. I went to the theaters. I popped a edible peanut butter cup,
Yummy.
and I was giggling like crazy for some stupid moments. Like there were
Wait,
some movies.
SpongeBob Big Guy Pants?
Yeah,
I need to go see that. I hope it's on Paramount Plus.
it
I
probably is
think
by
it's an
now. But like,
affiliated property.
we do have to talk about the SpongeBob movie. We've never discussed that on the podcast.
Wait,
Doesn't
that's
we?
how we had that has to be next. That's one of my
Yeah,
favorite movies.
yeah, we have to do that. I mean, we have to do
That's
High
at the
School
top of
Musical
my
2 and 3.
letterboxd.
Eventually, we did Lug, but I mean, Camp Rock 3 is coming out this summer.
Is it?
It is. Are we gonna watch it? Are we gonna podcast it?
I
Um,
mean, yes, if it's
Drake
gonna
and
come
Josh Go
back, that's fine.
Hollywood live episode.
No, that would be a podcast, except for the fact that I'd rather do the one with the big shrimp.
I mean, we can do a double feature. Did you? So I was watching Suits LA, right? It was on in the background as I was like playing games on my phone. And Yvette Nicole Brown's in it. And at one point, she's playing herself. And one of these lawyers, and Suits LA is not good. Suits, cinema, as the Riz God would say. Suits LA, trash. But I'm like a completionist. So I'm like putting it on in the background to try to finish this garbage show. With no disrespect to Aaron Korsh, the show just did not work. Suits amazing though. We love Patrick J. Adams in this house. And anyways, it's going on, and Yvette Nicole Brown's playing herself. This asshole lawyer rear ends her, and she starts yelling at him, being like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, you suck at Community. You suck as Drake and Josh as a guest star." And she was like, "I was regular recurring." And I was like, "Ah, you don't
She
disrespect
absolutely
Helen.
was.
You do not disrespect Helen, because Helen will beat your ass."
She had storylines. She
Like,
had LASIK surgery,
LASIK surgery, and she had lines, she had fun moments.
character
she
development.
was she was a manager of Crazy Steve. You don't fuck with Helen.
No, if she can do
No.
that, you can do anything.
Like, she's gonna call Josh Peck up, and he's gonna run you over like he ran over Oprah.
Oh my God, that's a sore subject.
We should do that episode. Like, just like random episodes. I mean, we missed a good opportunity to podcast on Denzel Crocker Day. uh
Well, good thing we have plenty of material.
we do. Well, you and me will get back behind the mic again soon, but in the meantime, where can the good people of the world keep up with you if you want them to?
I mean, I'm behind the secret, but like, you know me, I'm at the hoedown throwdown because I'm a
Yeah,
hoe.
they did
Yeah.
it. I was very happy. I still know the dance. You know the dance?
Oh, shuffle and diagonal. Actually, I had a girls' weekend a few months ago, and we put on the J original Jamal Sims choreography video
Yeah.
that like paired with the movie. Like it was the bonus feature on the DVD,
They
and
recreated it.
it was just like wow, shot for shot
Yeah.
recreation. That
Um,
was cinema.
when Brazilian Dragon Productions has a lot of money, we need to get merch, because I can imagine you in a Hannah Montana jersey right now doing the hoedown throwdown with the little dragon on it.
Yeah, because
The
I'm a hoe.
hawk in the
Well,
sky, side to side, jump to the left, stick it, glide.
oh, we gliding.
Yeah. So yeah, behind the secret, and very relevant to Hannah Montana because her whole life is a secret.
I don't know what's behind it, but it's
Behind
a
the
secret.
secret is Hannah Montana. Um,
Oh, no, I'm Miley Stewart.
they should have talked about the fact that originally the show was supposed to be Alexis, Texas, and I wish they had talked about this on the special.
I feel like it's better that they didn't. That's a whole can of
Yeah.
worms that we shouldn't open.
Valid, valid. But with that said, you can follow me at What the Fleep on Blue Sky and Instagram, and then you can follow the Brazilian Dragon podcast page on Brazil Dragon Pod on Instagram. Working towards that rebrand launch. I just need someone to light a fire under my ass. AJ said he would. Nicole, will you work with AJ and light this fire under my ass to actually get all the launching of the podcast, the rebrand up and running?
I'll buy a gun and hopefully that'll
Jesus.
motivate you.
Jesus. Okay. I mean, it will motivate me. I was hoping you would just like send me like Normani's motivation on loop, but a gun works too.
Okay, okay. Now that I know what your love language is, I'll adjust.
Um, yeah. We don't need Robbie Ray energy on this podcast.
No, we
But
do
yeah, is there a hashtag for the girly pops who got to the end of this pod?
hashtag sweet nibs.
Sweet nibs. Now I kind of want corn now that I know what a sweet niblet is.
Is that corn?
Did you not see her bringing out the sweet niblet jars?
I couldn't tell what it was. It just looked like slop. Like it looked like
Yeah,
Big Brother slop.
yeah. Who do you think is the most likely to request Hannah Montana music in their HOH CD?
Um, do you remember like Jace from like Big Brother 17?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jace Wyrie.
And him too.
Yeah. No, for me it was like my first thought was like Lauren from last year or Keanu.
Keanu. Keanu would request the High School Musical soundtrack, please.
Yeah.
Maybe like
Um,
Ashley from Big Brother 14.
oh yeah, with her dream board. Jen
Yeah.
Johnson, of course, our
Only
mother.
people with taste.
With all that said, people, Papalaka Polka Dotted, thank you for coming to the Brazilian Dragon production podcast, Slime Time Rewind, title TBD, we'll figure it out. But until next time, everybody, from me and my girly pop Nicole, obrigado for listening. Goodbye!
Bye.